Well, folks, we are getting ready to do day 2 of playing in the snow. Should be a good time. Went around, had to knock all that ice and crap off of the everything, pretty much. Bags, make sure my bags would fill up and stuff before I let the dispatcher know it's positive on running and shit, because if my bags wouldn't fill up and I was having air problems, I wasn't going to come out. But figured I'd come out and play in the snow again because I got some decent loads. And it is before 1, so I'm going to take my time today. That's why I'm kind of getting out a little bit earlier. I want to make sure that I'm okay and everything's good. But I'd filled up last night when I was running my last load. Before I did my last load, I filled up, so I knew I'd be okay. Dumped some more anti-gel in this morning just to make sure, because I had cleared the truck off and stuff, and to let the dispatcher know it's positive I was going to come out. Because they know usually in this crap I won't run, but figure might as well. It is. We doing it. Yesterday, and I guarantee the roads aren't going to be as nice as they were last night. I was able to boogie because they had plows out heavy and they were throwing salt and everything, and I think that's what helped that all the shit that was on the truck just come right off, no problem. State boy just passed through here hauling ass. But yeah, we'll see. I guess the only problem with the roads today is probably going to be some drifting, which I can already see on the road here. But we'll see what happens, you know. That's about all the air horn we got. You know, if I have any problems for any reason, I'll just shut down. Not worried about it. Try to get home if I can. 235 is probably going to be a hot mess, because it usually is, but other than that, the main road should be fine, which I'll be running 75 a couple times. And if I have to run 75 all day to get to the ramp because 235 is too much of a mess, I just will. I won't even mess around. But like I said, I should be alright, so I guess we'll see. I only seen Otto yesterday. Well, I guess I did see one other guy running last night, but Otto said it was a bad mess when he started off early in the morning. And I told him that's why, you know, started later, which it snowed all morning, and it, you know, it's supposed to stop here anytime. At least before, around 4, it's going to stop completely, so then it'll just be blowing and drifting. And I guess whatever from there. And I do have a torch just in case my shit freezes up on me, which I hope it doesn't. And I got everything else I could need. Besides some anti-gel, but my tanks are full, so I'm just gonna mosey around, not be in a hurry, and take my sweet ass time, because that's what I can do. So I'm starting a little bit earlier, which I don't have to wait around on any trailers or anything like that, worry about that. I just got to go over to the Papa's yard, which that'll probably be an issue because I doubt anybody's been over to plow that. So that'll probably be the thickest place I go, and I do have a shovel just in case I get stuck, which hopefully I don't. But I guess we'll see what happens. All in time. All in time. Yeah, I'm just moseying 30 miles per hour because, well, I ain't got no reason to speed. stuff that I couldn't get with the hammer to smack down in there, but it's all good. So we'll see what happens. Got the old Arctic gear on today, bibs and stuff, so we should be all right. There's that state boy sitting right there if you can see him. He likes to hang out there. Probably should kick my headlights on. Coming down through here. See some drifts or something around here, I don't know. Guess we'll see what happens. Always fun bobtailing first. But like I said, 24 should be clear. Crap now. They don't necessarily throw salt out here, they dump sand and stuff, which is always fun. Truck all dirty and nasty, and yeah, it looks like those roads are completely clear, so that's what I'm talking about. I know the ramp will be clear because they're out there dumping salt like crazy yesterday and last night, cleaning all the spots off. There was no issues going in and out of there. The only thing that sucked is the snow coming off the top of the trailers would bury the numbers and lines so you couldn't see where you're going, and you just got deuced with it every time you went in there to get your shit. But it was nice because there was really no wind. Last night when I got home it was 6 degrees, and I figured everything would be frozen up and I'd have some issues today, but luckily it's warm enough to where everything kind of, you know, from that salt and shit being in there was all right. Kind of kept that stuff to where it'd come right off. Yeah, that guy looks clean. He barely looks dirty at all. There's just traffic like crazy coming here. So I guess we'll catch up to you once we get over to some places where there's a bunch of frickin' snow and we got to deal with the crap. We just got over to Campbell's here. Check out that guy. That's not got to be a fun job whatsoever. Putting on one of those super singles, that's gotta suck, especially right now. No thanks. My mirror's already trashed. Deal heater on, let it go around for a little bit, and then wipe it down once I get up in there. Man, that does not look like it's any fun though. Let's see if we can get it on here. It's been beating on it for a minute. I pulled up, I've been here for probably maybe 3 minutes. You know, it's nasty. Like I said, the 24 wasn't too bad. Looked like there was a couple spots where it might have been iced up a little bit, like the grooves were frozen, but for the most part it was clear. And yeah, struggle is real. Struggle is real. No thanks. Well, looks like this road's going to be a little bit more fun, folks. Wow. The other roads weren't bad. 6 wasn't bad at all. It was, for the most part, clear on 2 lanes, a little garbage in the middle, and then, yeah. The center lane you couldn't see, but wow, this is going to be good times. We'll probably just creep down through here, maybe 55. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Could just be right here though. It could clear up after the tracks. Who knows? This is wide open in the middle of BFE, so wind blows, and obviously you can see which way it's been blowing. But we're not too heavy. I think I was 28,000 in the box, so I mean we've got some weight, so I'm not really worried about it. You know, getting traction and shit. Just be, you know, turning and whatnot. Some of these bridges and they're a little uneven, so I'll make sure I take my time over that so we don't slip out or nothing. But you can still kind of see the road some in some spots. It doesn't look like it's ice or anything, and I mean if they hit this with a plow chalk it'd probably be fine. So it's just a matter of time of when that's going to happen, I guess. And worst I've ever drove in, man. I drove through some shit in, you know, I was in a company truck, obviously, and I was in a day cab Volvo. I had a quad axle trailer on me, and I had probably about 90,000 pounds. I was over by Kalamazoo. Maybe I was either over by Kalamazoo, Michigan, or, God, what's that other one? There's another place that I used to go to that would always be super shitty on 94 in Michigan, and somebody was getting off of the road, and next thing you know, they tapped their brakes, and that stupid sensor in the front of the truck sensed it, and locked the brakes up, and I started sliding, and I thought, oh my God, I'm gonna die like this, you know? That wasn't fun at all, but I mean, I kept it together and didn't have any problems, so that wasn't like the worst thing that ever happened to me, but it was fun. Not really, but always enjoyed pulling those quads because those things were always heavy, so I never really worried too much about weight or anything like that, getting traction, but yeah, we're probably just going to creep down through here, and then we probably won't run it until later tonight when we come home, and we just crawl about 35 in the dark. Because, you know, this is the kind of shit that people end up in a ditch because they can't see where the road is. They're hogging up the middle of the road, and it's something I usually don't like to deal with. It's what it is, so we'll get her done. Just take her time, like I said, to breathe, because we ain't in a hurry. Just chill, max, and roll. So, we'll see when we get there. Well, just pulling over in here to the Papa's yard. Looks like they already plowed it, so we may be okay. I don't know. I guess we'll see once we get back here. But dispatch messaged me, said she wants me to get a certain trailer that needs to go over to Campbell's. Apparently they assigned to us. Hopefully there ain't nothing wrong with it, but I guess we'll find out once we get in here. And there's only a handful over here, so it's kind of slim pickings, but it is what it is. It looks all pretty decent back here so far. It looks like he plowed it all out. That was nicer. People have been back through here. 88816. It's like that one right there. Yeah, that's it. Looks like we're pulling all blue trailers today, unless we decide to pull a boat. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! That was thick. Wow. Wow, yeah, that's thick over there. Oh God, could have been in trouble on the double. That wouldn't have been good because there ain't nobody around here. Would not have been fun. Keep my eye out. Remember that shit. I wouldn't go back over that way. Way got to deal with it. I'm not even gonna hook up to this right now. I'm gonna get out and do some other things because the freaking brake light damn brake light ground come off. There's a freaking accident right there on 75, so I'm gonna clip it real quick and throw some tape on it. At least that way I get it. I'll be back. Well, it's all taken care of. We are good to go in. Well, it's snowing again. Baby, it's snowing again, unfortunately. And, you know, honestly, I jumped out and did most of that stuff without even gloves on. And my hands weren't really that cold. It was kind of crazy, but, yeah, there's that at least. It's taken care of. Got the trailer she wanted to. Still haven't cleaned my mirror. Probably should do that, but, it sucks because everything, well, when I bobtail, it just gets dirty again. Good thing I got this roll of paper towels though. Hey, over here and check you out. That's our view right there. I mean, you can still see, but it's kind of dirty. Unfortunately, we're going to wipe it down. And I do have the mirror heat on, and it's just going to smear because since we were on 75 there, with all that slush and shit, it, well, that's better than what it was. That would just dry up just like that. That's 10 times better, don't you think? You know, I'm not even gonna mess with the circle mirror. Well, yeah. At least it's somewhat better than what it was. Somewhat is better than what it was. It's not all muddy. Not all muddy like that. That stuff's probably all muddy and drippy. Yeah, you can see the shit just dried up on there. Good times. I'm talking about the good times. Well, just hauling ass down 75 here. It says Rain-X doesn't work in the wintertime. Look at that stuff. Yeah, just get your eyes on that right here. I'll let it beaten off. I was just behind this guy because there was a plow truck over to that side when I got on the on-ramp. And so I had to jump behind him. I was somewhat close to him, but I was far enough away to where it was okay. Now we're freezing up. Now we're getting in that fresh air. We're just freezing up. We're locking it up. But it'll be fine. I'm not really worried about it because I can see clear. I got the yellow glasses on, so we are rolling. I'm sure by the time we got some meltage, I'm not worried about it. You know, just rolling, doing my thing. I can see fine. It's what it is. So we don't have to worry about that dried up, meaty stuff. That all probably just wiped off and washed away right there with me following him. And if I'd have stayed behind him, that stuff would have just kept on beating off. So, that's what it is. I mean, I can hit the wiper. Maybe when I stop, when I get over to a 6, I'll kick that over real quick just to knock that over. But where the heater vents are, it's melting stuff off. So, what it is, it was a good time. Trucking in a sloppy, wet mess. But it could be worse. I mean, I could be sitting at home drinking, not getting paid, not making no money. I'll make decent money today. I'll do 4 loads, 400. I'll do 110 for 3 Napoleons, which that rate hopefully should be going up soon. So I'll make 330 plus 100 plus 100. So I'll make 530 today. I did 700 yesterday. So the last 2 days of dealing with the snow and running, I'll be over 1,200 bucks for the week. So worst case scenario, if something happens, falls off, just in 2 days I made 1,200 bucks, and I can live with that. I can live with that. Times. Well, it could be from the snow too that's coming down. I don't know because there is some snow that's coming down. And it's not like snow, it's like sleety snow. So who knows how long it'll be around. Hopefully not for too long, but you never know. We'll see when we get around to it. Well, would you look at that, folks? It's the old flat floor. I did the interview with that dude one time out here. See if he comes by. I don't know what he's waiting on. He just jumped in the truck. He's all dirty too, man. Got him put a junk of cardboard right in front of the engine there. Yeah. He's out here trucking. Some wintertime trucking, baby. Let this tractor go anyways. They're probably gonna be like, get the hell out of the way. Yeah, check him out. Rolling, rolling, rolling. I asked what's up. Well, that was fun, huh? Little quick drop and hook. Over here to Whirlpool in Findlay. This parking lot's kind of slick and sloppery and slickerish. Luckily, there's so much salt and stuff on the road, and there's really not too much shit on the roads. All the stuff that's been on the truck hanging out has mostly come off. There's still a few spots here and there, but coming into a place like this, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be slinging this stuff because, like, I'm just stepping in it and it's getting caught up. But I mean, other than that, the truck is completely disgusting. The bumper is still half-ass frozen on there and whatnot. The windshields and stuff were so dirty, and the mirrors were so dirty when I was going back to Campbell's for my last load. Hold on, I gotta get this music off here. Get out of there. It was so dirty that here, we'll do that number. That I just took some snow and I wiped them on the windows. That's one good thing about having Rain-X on your shit. You just take snow and you wipe them off, and yeah, it really didn't do too bad. It cleared them up good enough to where I could see, and that's pretty much what I needed. Because I didn't feel like going out the way for the truck stop. I didn't feel like getting out the window cleaner and doing the whole dance. I just grabbed some snow, wiped them, and then I used the wipers to clear that section out. But you know, I mean, you can still see a little streakage and stuff like that on the windows, but for the most part you can see out the windows and mirrors a lot better than what I could before. So that's a friendly tip from your guy here. But that's probably going to end today. Day 2 running out in this stuff. It's gonna be cold tomorrow, so we'll see what happens. Don't know how much I'll do tomorrow, because, well, I may just try to stay bundled up and warm. Probably nobody cares about how cold I am or anything like that, but it's what it is, I guess. So I'm gonna bounce this over the ramp, drop it, grab an empty, and boogie on home. So I'm gonna start doing my thing a little bit earlier than what I usually get home, so that'll be nice. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the last couple days of me running in the snow. It's always a good time. Like, share, subscribe, comment, say what you want, don't really care. So with that being said, until next time, you know what we say, we will see ya. Check out that guy, folks. We got about 0 battery, but and I don't know where he's at. I talked to him. Looks like he's got a setback axle with a flat floor. That thing is pretty sweet. Just pulled in here real quick because I seen him. I think he's inside though. We'll get you some view right there of the both of them, right next to each other. I'll keep my eye out for him. Maybe I'll be lucky and catch him another time. Florida license plate, a Porsche. So if you know him, holler at him for me. Tell him if he's up here. Get in touch and we'll hook up. I can do an interview on that. Thing is sweet. That's what I'm talking about. I think I've seen him here before. I'm not sure, and I think I might have seen him when he was sitting down at the rest area, but I don't know. But we'll see you, folks. Wow, 100%. I just had this thing charged in for probably, oh, I don't know, maybe 45 minutes to an hour, and this thing's already got 100%. Somebody over here in a pickup truck. We're gonna hook you up right here. This is called Doughnuts in the Truck Stop Parking Lot at Cabover. Enjoy. Well, it was a good time, and I would have done more, but I don't need the cops getting called on me. I would have done some over to Campbell's, but their parking lot has got that stone and shit in there, and it's not as smooth as this. There's nothing but, you know, slick and snow and packed down shit over here in this parking lot, so. Oh, good times. I was coming, I figured I'd come parking lot pimping, see if there's anything cool, and then next thing you know, I just busted a donut when I was spinning around, and I thought, I'll get the camera out for this. Y'all motherfuckers will enjoy this shit right here. Yeah.